Once in a quiet town, there lived a boy named Jamal. He was a brown-skinned young man with a brilliant mind that shone like the stars. He was indeed different from his classmates. But instead of being celebrated for his intelligence, Jamal found himself the target of relentless bullying. His peers mocked him for being bigger than them, calling him names that cut deeper than any physical blow. Every morning, a knot formed in Jamal's stomach as he faced the prospect of another day at school. The laughter of his classmates echoed in his ears, a painful reminder of his isolation. In a desperate attempt to escape the torment, he began skipping school, seeking refuge in the streets where he believed he could find acceptance. As days turned into weeks, Jamal's behavior spiraled. He started lying to his family, sneaking out at night, and engaging in reckless behavior. The respect he once held for his elders faded, replaced by a growing disdain for authority. In his mind, the world had turned against him, and he felt justified in his rebellion. Searching for a way to fit in, Jamal fell in with a group that promised him camaraderie and respect. Drug dealers who welcomed him with open arms. It was a dangerous path, but for Malik, it felt like the only way to combat the loneliness that had plagued him for so long. He thought he could finally earn the acceptance he craved. However, the streets were unforgiving. One fateful night during a drug deal, chaos erupted. Shots rang out, and in an instant, Jamal's life changed forever. He watched in horror as another young man named Eric fell to the ground, lifeless, the blood pooling around him like a dark stain on Jamal's soul. In that moment, the reality of his choices crashed down upon him, but it was too late. The police arrived and Jamal was arrested. As a teenager, he was sentenced to prison, a place where time seemed to stand still. Behind bars, he had time to reflect on his life, but the anger and pain only festered. When he was finally released as a young man, the world outside felt foreign and hostile. Instead of seeking redemption, he returned to what he knew, robbing, selling drugs, and manipulating those around him. Jamal's life continued its downward spiral, marked by violence and loss. One night, in a fit of rage, he took another life, shattering families and leaving a trail of grief in his wake. Now, as he sits alone in his cell, he is haunted by the choices he made, the lives he destroyed, and the boy he once was, full of potential and dreams, now reduced to a cautionary tale of what happens when a child is lost to the cruelty of the world. The darkness that once fueled his actions now envelops him, leaving him to ponder the path that led him here, forever trapped in a cycle of pain and regret.